Hi Cancer, here's a general look at your solar chart for April 2010, and it looks like you're in a busy time now, Cancer, when you'll be focusing firmly on your goals. Anything really important that you wish to accomplish, put your best foot forwards now. More contact with bosses or authority figures or parents or just red tape is likely. But some kind of recognition could come your way, and with it more responsibility, maybe a little bit more pressure. But if it's part of you achieving your master plan, then take whatever practical steps you need to get to where you want to go longer term. So it matters more about image at the moment, and good presentation skills will be needed, but you know, if this is taking you in the direction that you want to, then it's okay. You may feel a bit under the spotlight though at times. You may feel a bit scrutinized by others. You'll try to reach a standard probably to comply, but at the same time your mind is alert to new things. Fresh and sometimes unusual influences are opening your world, and you'll enjoy exchanging views with others maybe. You could be making new friends at the moment, or get more from existing friendships. Group gatherings are highlighted. Socializing and networking are highlighted, and you'll be keeping your ear to the ground, gathering more useful information as you go along. And you're probably more in your head at the moment, and not so prone to getting involved in other people's emotional stuff. In fact, you may feel slightly detached as your intellectual face is turned to the world. You may even get flashes of seeing beyond or through it all. Somehow, all this social group activity could be related to finances, or your sense of position in you know, your safety zone, your material security. Now, there could be some frustrations or frictions between the 2nd and the 5th. Others may seem to hold you back in some way. But the 5th looks easier as insight dawns, and there is a more trusting atmosphere where things flow better. So if you've got to do anything important, try and schedule it for the 5th. That's what I would do anyway. Mars continues to drive you onwards, ever onwards, to get tangible results for your efforts, like cash from employment, or commerce, or concrete results to show for your skills. And you should be making the most of your resources now, your innate gifts, Cancer. Maximize your personal potential and just make the most of what you have at this time. So you'll probably be feeling bolder about that, more fearless when making money decisions, or stepping forward, putting up your hands and saying, I can do that. But make sure you think money transactions through. You could regret a rash action which later causes a conflict. This influence has actually been around since last year, so maybe you know what I'm talking about already. It's and it might not just be money, it might be things, you know, it might be overspending, or it might be stuff, you know, the stuff that we collect bring into our lives. It'll be in your money sector, however, and your sector of stuff until early June, and between now and then you'll feel the push to get sorted with that stuff, or that money, or that property, and also to explore your innate gifts and talents too, because that's important. So feed yourself well with what you enjoy as well as food. Now Saturn moves back into its opposition with Uranus, which the same position it held last September, October. Saturn's going to move in there from mid-month, meaning that you'll probably have more of an urge to get on with things, cut the fluff out, cut the time-wasting chat out, so as to move nearer your ideals or an aspiration you have for the future. But maybe you miss something, you know. because it's almost as though something could come in from left field, that if you are too blinkered, you will miss that. You may see certain social obligations as getting in the way of your freedom to think or behave or communicate in ways that you'd prefer. You may feel pressured to deliver the goods in some way, and there's an underlying sense of kind of urgency that you must get your head around many things, and you're probably juggling many things. Comings and goings may be more for more serious reasons. When I say serious, I mean you could just be trying to fit things in or clock watching. From the 18th, when Mercury goes retrograde, there may be delays, or someone gets the wrong end of the stick, or you do, but that's no big deal. You just have to go over it again and make more effort to organize yourself or others. Jupiter continues to open your mind to broader horizons, and furthering your education at the moment in any way that you can is probably a very good idea. Maybe you're learning whilst you're doing. From the 20th, friendships and socializing has a more fun feel, but you could be sharing and caring with that special someone in a more private, intimate kind of a way too. Close friendships may be a feature now, and you'll feel more compassionate, more open, more warm towards another, and want to put yourself out a little more on their behalf maybe. And you'll begin to feel a real sense of progress happening from the 20th of April. Well, that's it for April, and listening to your rising sign can throw another spotlight on things, and can be useful to listen to that. And I'll see you the next time.